Hello, I am Nathan, and this is Elegy for Dead World. This is a game that I always meant to buy, and then I never got round to it. But it just appeared on the Humble Jumbo 7 bundle. So I'm going to give it a try. I've not loaded it up before. Very briefly to make sure it was recording. Oh. So we'll see what this is. I think it's some... From the impressions I got reading the descriptions, it's kind of a writing game, but not like a... Oh. I guess I can't go in there. Let's go down. It's a bit like... Well, we'll see. You're writing kind of short stories. Let's start writing. Choose a writing prompt. Proud history of Dead World. Freeform writing grammar workshop. Ozymandias by Percy Shelley. I thought in this light narrative framework you're speaking to someone else. Who what? Bad poetry you wrote on the bus. You've always been a student on... Oh, can't read this morning. You've always been an A student, but you're late for school and forgot to write that poetry assignment. Diary of a young girl. You write the journal of a young girl who fled the capital city of Shelley's world with her family. You went to school today, but they... let's start with the top. I really don't know what I'm getting into here, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. Also, the artwork in here is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, press tab to write. 50,000 years ago, this was home to no one. Life had long since died out, leaving only a ruin of a once fantastic place. What was the other button there? Okay. Oh, sink down. Nice post-writing sit down there. As I hit the wrong button. Let's move on. Now, creative writing is certainly not one of my strong points in terms of kind of fiction. They covered their planet with I've forgotten what I've written already. Hang on. With dangerous technology. Oh. And created what did they create? Destruction never seen on such a scale. I'll need to get rid of these blinds. So we're starting with a dystopian thing. I'm really curious to see what it's going to be once I hit the 14, how it's going to present itself and if it even makes sense. Other worlds just watched, and visitors fled to safety. I think we're creating an atmosphere here. I mean, there isn't anyone else about. I'm just a space person visiting this world. I mean, it does look a bit deserted. For millennia, there. Well, that's so similar to the last sentence I wrote. For millennia, there. Not extinction. Oh boy. Let's go for. Oh, I don't know what to put. I'm resisting to do really silly things. Maybe on the second run we'll do something silly. For millennia, there Let's see. So they've... My problem is I'm just not remembering the things I wrote about 2 seconds ago for the previous sentence. So if their technology was superior but born a new wave of so visitors fled. Reputation. Reputation among the stars was unmatched. Oh, I can jump. Oh, I can fly. Not booking it along now. We need a turning point in this story as to what's gonna go on from here. Towering building. Ah, there we go. Stood dormant. Once tall and majestic, the empty husks of a once booming civilization. We're getting somewhere, creating this atmosphere. The heart of their world. What is the heart of the world? Was a shining beacon that could perhaps restore it to what it wanted, to its former wonderful days. Okay, this is a children sang of this. Elders shrunk in fear, for it also had the power. For in the wrong hands, it has the power to wipe out not only this planet, can't this planet, but thousands, oh god, others. Oh. Okay, let's use a door. This is really interesting. As I said, I'm kind of curious about the payoff as to what's going to happen once I reach some whispers could be heard. A new new being was rumored. One that could use the beacon with no fear of, oh, here we go, catastrophic consequences. Quite a story here, although I fear that I'm going to be just some of these will be repeating myself in just slightly different things. But like anything that is only word of mouth. But anything that is only word of mouth after 1,000 years, the story twists and Oh, no, I could do it better than twists. So he distorts and only becomes a forgotten myth. We're at 9 out of 14. 2/3 of the way through our story. There was a fool. The same people who wished to restore the world. I can see. I think you can probably delete some of the text that's already there, and you can also write as much as you like. I'm just keeping this concise. But nature never gave up. What did nature never give up on? Or what's it going to do? We'll find out in about 10 seconds, I imagine. Oh, hang on. Nope. Okay. An echo thousands of later. They built... Ooh, what did they build? An echo thousands of years later. Nature never gave up. An echo thousands of years later, they built... one that would attract the being if it's ever even existed. Strange, these buildings look so much less advanced than the ones we saw at the beginning of our tale here. Right, let's go. Oh, can I go in this hut? I can. Let's have a look in here. Of all the lessons they could have learnt, it was not beings don't always act on oh, I had a word but I've forgotten it whilst writing these 5 words. Of all the lessons they could have learned, beings don't always act. I'm trying to say they don't always... The opposite of malicious. Don't know why I'm asking a question because nobody's here with me whilst I'm recording this video. Of all the lessons they could have learned, beings don't always act. They don't always act... not favourably. With pure intentions. We're reaching the conclusion here. We've got one more. So what the final piece to round off this story. And in the end, despite never appearing, their legacy was left deserted. Oh, I can't really put their legacy was left deserted. Deserts of graves. I can. Fuck it. Deserts of graves littered the surface. The prophecy never bore fruit. Their last hope was based on their last hope was based on a myth, one that never held any truth. They are lost. Right. What now? Heading back to the portal. I want to see my story. Sure, that's... No! Oh shit. There we go, title, that's what I was trying to do. The prophecy, the myth. The prophecy, the myth, the false. Written by Tintoper. Prophecy, the myth, the false. Right, let's see how this all holds. 50,000 years ago, this was home to no one. Life had long since died out, leaving only a ruin of a once fantastic place. They covered their planet with dangerous technology and created destruction never seen on such a scale. Other worlds just watched and visitors fled to safety. For millennia, their reputation among the stars was unmatched. Towering buildings stood dormant, once tall and majestic, the empty husk of a once booming civilization. The heart of their world was a shining beacon that could perhaps restore it to its former wonderful days. I don't know why I didn't just say glory. Children sang of this, elders shrunk in fear, for in the wrong hands, it has the power to wipe out not only this planet, but 1,000 others. In dark corners and private rooms, however, some whispers could be heard. A new being was rumoured, one that could use the beacon with no fear of catastrophic consequences. But like anything that is only word of mouth, after thousands of years the story distorts and becomes a forgotten myth. There was a fall, the same people who wished to restore the world, but nature gave up. Never gave up. An echo thousands of years later, they built a monument, one that would attract the being if it even ever existed. Of all the lessons they could have learnt, beings don't always act with pure intentions. And in the end, despite the being never appearing, their legacy was left deserted. Deserts of graves littered the surface. The prophecy never bore fruit. Their last hope was based on a myth, one that never held any truth. They are lost. I don't want to do any of those. I want to publish it. Publish. Let's do it. There we go. That's actually quite intriguing. I'm going to play more of this. Shall we? Should we find another portal and then we'll do a quick silly one just to... Oh, God. You really shoot out... Oh, here's one. I don't want to... I'm not going to... Oh, these are different. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this one. Oh, look. I love the artwork in this. It's magnificent. Hello, there's actually some life on this planet. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, right. Is this the bit I'm supposed to write at? No. There we go. I'm not coming home. I have to tell you that flamingos aren't real. Oh, fuck that one up. No, whoa. No, hang on, pressing the wrong buttons. Right, let's sort out this mess. Soft grass, low gravity, light rain. I had stepped through space only to discover I knew nothing of George Michael's work. I saw Wham in '87. I thought of Earth. Well, we need to circle back to Flamingos at some point. I thought of Earth and all the I don't know what to put. Thought of Earth and all the bullshit. Oh, can't. All the bullshit. Maybe it was different here. Maybe these idiots haven't yet found this place. I wasn't too far when I realised that this could never be the case. I see the path leading down. Not just a cave, but a you are always having difficulty with those tiny arms. So I'm sure you realised that faster than I did, that you weren't the only dinosaur that couldn't use a keyboard. Everything was god awful. But just as blank as this place was, as this place was, there were many things that this is not being funny rather than just surreal and a bit depressing. Things that led me to believe I'd rather live here than in reality. The job, the people, the weather. I could not stand it anymore. Again, I died below the surface. This time, I swear I will never come back. This existence inside a dinosaur's mind with no flamingos is the best thing I've ever experienced. It reminded me of plans I had made, plans we had made to explore and to live life best we could. Of course, that never happened. You didn't even exist. There were cuts in the horizon, like those covering your frail body. Oh, guys, this is horrible. I'm just writing the first things that come to mind. Grand monuments gave way to... can I delete? Grand monuments represented our hopes and dreams. Very few remain. Oh, very few ramen. Very few. That's not even how you spell ramen. Very few remain. And I found one. I found one. The only one left of you. I wish you could exist in this place. I don't think I'll ever go home again. Nope. Why would I want to? There's nothing there for me now. I travelled God knows how far just to escape. You were the best thing that ever happened. I know that now. Those few days were the best. I wish you were real. Where are we at? Oh, we're at the final one. Now, I can only... now I can't remember what you looked like. Or me, for that matter. How do we finish this off? Now I can't remember what you looked like, or me for that matter. I gave it my best shot, but the lonely wilderness of this imaginary place is the best place for me now. I will... No, let's leave it at that. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh. I'm not coming home. I have to tell you that flamingos aren't real. Soft grass, low gravity, light rain. I had stepped through space, only discovered that I know nothing of George... We didn't really touch on that, but never mind. George Michael's work. I saw Wham in '87. I thought of Earth and all the bullshit. Maybe it was different here. Maybe these idiots... have yet found its place. Need to say haven't. Hang on. Right. Flamingo is written by me. I'm not coming home. I have to tell you that flamingos aren't real. Soft grass, low gravity, light rain. I had stepped through the space only to discover I know nothing of George Michael's work. I saw Wham in '87. I thought of Earth and all the bullshit. Maybe it was different here. Maybe these idiots haven't yet found this place. I wasn't too far when I realised that this could never be the case. I see the path leading down. Not just a cave, but a figment of a dinosaur's imagination. You were always having difficulty with those tiny arms, so I'm sure you realised you weren't the only dinosaur that couldn't use a keyboard faster than I did. Everything was god-awful. But just as imaginary as this place was, there were many things that led me to believe I'd rather live here than in reality. The job, the people, the weather, could not stand it anymore. Again, I dive below the surface. This time I swear I will never come back. This existence inside a dinosaur's mind with no flamingos is the best thing I've ever experienced. It reminded me of the plans I had made, plans we had made, to explore and to live life to the best we could. Of course, that never happened. You didn't even exist. There were cuts in the horizon, like those covering your frail body. Grand monuments represented our hopes and dreams. Very few remain. And then I found one, the only one left of you. I wish you could exist in this place. I don't think I'll ever go home again. Why would I want to? There's nothing there for me now. I travelled God knows where, how far, just to escape. You were the best thing that ever happened. I know that now. Those few days were the best. I wish you were real. Now, I can't remember what you look like. Or me for that matter. I'll give it my best shot, but the lonely wilderness of his imaginary place is the best for me now. Well, that escalated. There's a couple of non sequiturs left in there, but how do I can't remember how I got back to publish. Oh, your stories. Flamingos. Publish. So, that was my attempt at a ludicrous, silly story, and it kind of went downhill very quickly. I think it's something to do with the atmosphere of the game and the landscapes that you see as you're going along, even though I appreciate I was kind of skipping parts in that. But, yeah, buy this on the Humble Jumbo Bundle. That's out for the next 6 days. Hopefully I'll publish this video today. I'm aiming to. But yeah. It's Elegy for a Dead World.